How old? It's a 1987, I believe, E-Reg.
Your friend had one in 1990, G-Reg,
90. Nice.
That'll be 2000 one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That model there.
Yep. 25.
That model was the one that thought it was Mercedes. They drive absolutely superb. I had one exactly the same colour.
They are.
They thought it was a bigger car than what they actually were.
Yeah, yeah, they're nice cars.
You should do a lot with KC.
Yeah, and then right,
turn left,
left again, left up there. All right, take care, thank you. Bye bye, Hyacinth.
Hello, welcome back to another instalment in the Al-fresco garage. As we can see, we've got the Maestro moved across to this side of the garden. If we have a look down this side, I'll try and get in, but we have got the arch replaced. So, needed to get that done to get the car moved over. Give us access. We'll get this arch done, and hopefully I'll be able to do a more in-depth video of how we actually did that. But the reason for this moved over, we now have Hyacinth, the 216, has arrived with us. So what we're going to do, we'll have a quick walk around. Now I've got it here, I can do a better video for you. Talk the process through, and how we're going to start, and maybe see if there's anything we can do today. But I do have to go to work in the next hour or so, so if it's anything, I really want to get this front end off it, get this wing off, and we can have a look at that inner wing there, which was Peter's biggest concern. Now looking at it, it's not my biggest concern. It does look very doable, but that was Peter's main concern. But the doors are all shut, but he does have 4 or 6 replacements. We have a nice rusty patch there to address. Let's see if we can get into the boot. So we've got a new red nose there for her. So we'll be having a look, getting that painted up, and that'll be fitted. As I said, she does come with lots of parts, some belts in there, bumper brackets, hangers, another belt there, there's a jack. The guy that originally had it went to town with this wax oil, and that's probably what stopped it from rotting to the extent. But obviously all that will need cleaning back, and that'll open up the repairs that's needed in the boot as well. As we can see, that's going to all need cleaning back. See what needs repairing. The screen will probably have to go out back and front. The other corner, that's as bad. There is a back panel on eBay, just shy of £100. So if it needs a back panel, we'll get that fitted. So let's move around again. Needs an arch lip went on there. As I said, Peter filled it last night before it got picked up, so we can't really get the extent of the floors at the minute, but I'll get that emptied out and into storage, get it covered up with a cover. We have a nasty little pinhole there, notoriously worth for going around your windscreens. The lip of the roof skin there, I'll need taking back. Then we have the aerial there, which is also rusty, as we can see. So I've got to repair the floor and the inner sill, but I don't know if you can see the bit of daylight poking through there. That's where the inner air panel has rotted away the lip for the flitch. That's why I want to get that wing off, and we can have a look how bad that actually really is. There we have her with a 406, 952 miles. I'm not sure if it's the original engine or a second engine, but still, for a Rover that's some mileage. Plenty of literature, bedtime reading. Again, boxes of parts, that's all to put the interior back in once we get it done. He has got another interior that I'll need to pick up, full interior. I think it matches them door cards. So it'll have a full interior. The headlining's a bit saggy, so we'll get that addressed as well. Excuse me. As we can see, this air panel will need clearing up, but obviously, again, more wax oil. But again, we're going to need to get that wing off. They're one of the first. There is the dress. Like I said, the doors aren't even salvageable. They're nothing more than scrap. All four. So get them off. Let's get under here and have a look. Oh, let's try get the bonnet stay up with my head. Again, wax oil. But like I said, maybe this wax oil's saved her. So there's the red nose. We'll see. But this one, it might rub down. But the bonnet is full of wax oil. It's probably 3 times the weight the bonnet should be, with all the wax oil that's in it. So I think the best there will just be a replacement bonnet on. Like I say, the bumpers have a bracket that hold them in. They've rusted out, so we'll need to get them fabricated. But I generally do think she's salvageable. She's going to be getting the best effort anyway. I'll not give up easily on her. Like I said, I'm dying to get this wing off. and have a look how bad that corner actually is, as that was Peter's biggest concern. But before things can take a big step forward, we have to get the maestro finished. But we can tinker and play with this in the meantime between shifts. But again, I'll do another walkthrough when I've got it emptied. Then we can actually see the floor panels. As you can tell with that one, if you take it, the rest are all similar, if not worse. We'll get this seat out. Peasy just put it in so we could steer and move the car on and off the loader. So we'll get that out. So let's see if we can get underneath. And again, jacking point's gone. They're available at £75 on eBay, but I think they can be fabricated. The floor, it's had some jacks under it, bent it all up. So there's the sail. Like I said, until we get a lot of this off, the black off, and we'll see how much actually needs replacing. The wing's rutted out there at the bottom, that's why it's loose at the bottom. There we've got the lip. So we'll get all that cleaned up as well. But I really want to get into this arch. Instead of having just me snaking across the ground. Oh, like kind of where it joins. So we need to get that looked at. Have a look in there, how much of that needs replacing. But as I say, there's time to get it done to a reasonable standard. You all who watch the channel know I'm not a professional at what I do. The welding's not the best, but it's solid. I'm a good grinder. We can get it grained back. We'll get it solid again. And hopefully we'll have her at some meetings this next 12 months or so. But that just gives you a rough indication of what we've got to play with. Now we'll get her back to somewhat a road legal standard. So if you want to follow the progress of this, I'm not going to call it a restoration because it's not going to be. It's going to be a recommission back on the road. If you want to follow the recommission of Hyacinth, like, comment, subscribe and get further updates. Thanks for watching.